know, for many of us, sports, it's a passion. Watching or playing a game is what we love to do.
But for one Severna Park family, it's a way to connect to a loved one they tragically lost. ABC2's Sean Stepner with that story tonight.
The Wild family has always been involved in sports, from playing to coaching to cheering for their favorite teams all the time.
Oh, saved it.
Athletics has always been their second language. Now it's their way to speak to the one family member who is no longer with them.
Taylor was a high school athlete, good kid. He was training for a third deployment to Afghanistan, and he was killed in a mortar explosion.
Taylor Wild died almost 4 years ago during a military training accident at Hawthorne Army Depot in Nevada. He was only 21 years old.
He was like my best friend. He was always my role model. He and I were always playing together growing up.
Before Taylor was in the Marines, he was a star pitcher for Severna Park High School, class of 2010, and his love for sports extended way past the mound.
He was a fan, a huge fan. Capitals games, Orioles games, Ravens games. He had an Oriole tattoo on one bicep. It was the Oriole bird.
After Taylor's death, the Wilds found out about the TAPS organization. TAPS, short for Tragedy Assistance Program for Survivors, is a national nonprofit that provides support to families that have lost a loved one while serving in the military.
It's been a good source of finding other people that are in the same situation we are, so other people to talk to.
Through the efforts of TAPS, the Wilds have been able to honor Taylor by attending various Baltimore and Washington sporting events, going to Capitals practices, and sometimes even meeting the players.
Just to be able to hear and hear some of the heroes that have fought and that have fallen for us, and the families have been so much fun to be around.
For the 6th consecutive season, the Capitals, along with TAPS, have launched the Courage Caps campaign, selling these hats and these t-shirts with 100% of the proceeds going directly to help grieving military families. People like Betsy and Griffin Wild. A teddy bear made from Taylor's uniform is one way they remember their son and big brother. Another way? By doing what he would have loved to do. Going where Taylor would have loved to go.
Sometimes when we get to come to things like this, it's like I feel like I carry him with me. So it's like a way of bringing him with me.
In Arlington, Virginia, Sean Stepner, ABC2 News.